Many stories in the Bible illustrate how God placed individuals in key roles to fulfill his purpose. In contemporary life, people often share testimonies of how they found themselves in the right place at the right time, leading to significant opportunities to make a difference in their communities or organizations. Leaders in various fields, such as politics, business, and social justice, may feel a calling or sense of purpose that aligns with a higher plan, inspiring them to lead with integrity and compassion. Individuals often find themselves in roles where they can positively influence others, whether through mentorship, volunteering, or leadership, reflecting a greater purpose in their actions. The story of Obadiah facilitating a meeting between Elijah and Ahab is a profound narrative found in 1 Kings chapter 18. This moment in biblical history reveals the intricate dynamics of leadership. Obadiah was a faithful servant of King Ahab, a ruler known for his idolatry and opposition to the prophet Elijah. Despite working in a corrupt court, Obadiah remained devoted to the Lord, even risking his life to protect the prophets of Yahweh from Ahab's wrath. The backdrop of this meeting is a severe drought in Israel, a punishment for the people's unfaithfulness. Elijah, the prophet of God, had declared this drought a divine judgment. Ahab, desperate for rain and seeking to restore his authority, was searching for Elijah. This sets the stage for a pivotal encounter that could alter the course of Israel's spiritual destiny. When Elijah approached Obadiah, asking him to inform Ahab of his presence, Obadiah was filled with fear. He knew that Ahab had been actively seeking to eliminate Elijah. This moment highlights the tension between obedience to God and the fear of man. Obadiah's faith ultimately triumphed over his fears. He recognized the importance of Elijah's prophetic mission and chose to act despite the risks. Obadiah's decision to facilitate the meeting between Elijah and Ahab demonstrates active faith. He did not allow the fear of retribution to paralyze him. Instead, he took courageous steps, embodying the belief that God was in control. This act of faith serves as a reminder to us that God often calls us to step out of our comfort zones and take risks for the sake of his purpose. Elijah boldly challenges Ahab about his idolatry, calling on the people of Israel to choose between the true God and Baal. This meeting is a turning point, where God's truth is proclaimed in the face of opposition. It reveals the importance of standing firm in one's convictions, even when surrounded by a culture that opposes them. The story of Obadiah facilitating the meeting between Elijah and Ahab teaches us about the necessity of courage in our spiritual journeys. It reminds us that, like Obadiah, we may find ourselves in difficult situations where our faith is tested. However, it is through these trials that God can work powerfully, leading to transformation and renewal. Let us be inspired by Obadiah's example to act boldly in our faith, trusting that God will use our efforts for his glory and the advancement of his kingdom. Thanks for passing by. Please click the like and subscribe buttons to show appreciation for me as a content creator. The YouTube algorithm will be triggered, showing the video to more would-be viewers. By so doing, this channel will grow.